Welcome back to the LackLuster channel. On September 27th of 2022, after a night of drinking at a local bar, Mackenzie Young and a friend left the establishment and tried to get into what they thought was Mackenzie's car. They soon realized that they were at the wrong vehicle, and shortly after, they located the correct car across the parking lot and drove away. Moments after, her Jeep is seen driving in the wrong lane against opposing traffic, causing a rollover accident. Officers of the Greenwood Village Police Department arrive on scene shortly after and pull the two women out.
You need to pop in their back. She needs help out of there.
They went the wrong way and the other side. And I say, stop. So I stop over there. Okay. They're like, it's not like alcohol or something like that. There are two adults over here.
Okay, is she? Back up.
Okay.
Okay. Got you.
I'm scared. I don't know how to.
Fortunately, there were no major injuries. Before we continue, Extra has been one of the longest supporters of this channel. In fact, in 2020, they reached out and sent me a wallet, but it took me about a year until I decided to work with them. And since then, they just keep getting better and better. The wallets are a slim, minimalist design, made with high-quality leather, aluminum, carbon fiber, and now even 18-karat gold. Extra wallets can hold up to 12 cards available with the click of a button, with room for cash, Apple AirTags, or a solar-powered tracking device that uses a two-way ring system. Extra wallets have built-in RFID protection and various attachments. For a long time, I used the Parliament, but I currently have my eye on the Senate, as well as the new key case. They've also got a modular bifold for those of you who like a more traditional style. Needless to say, their entire lineup is a perfect addition to your everyday carry. The spring sale is live now until May 8th, and you can get up to 30% off using my link and code. As always, that information can be found in the description. But for now, back to the video, where the officers are learning very quickly that alcohol was involved.
Where are you guys coming from?
Colorado Springs.
No, we're coming from Pinder Street.
From Pinder Street?
Yeah.
So, thank you.
My deputy badge is in my car. Okay. I'm Douglas County. Okay. My boyfriend's in Castle Rock. Okay. So we were turning left to come back home, and this car just nailed us. And my badge and everything is in my purse. Okay. In the car. Okay. All right.
Breathe.
I'm patrol.
Breathe.
Okay. 35.
Okay. Officers have now learned that the driver was a deputy with Douglas County and that she was showing clear signs of intoxication.
This is saying that the black car was going the wrong way, and this car went to go make the turn on a green arrow.
This car was driving westbound?
Yes, this
or
car was...
or south? I'm
going to go talk to her even further, but from what I'm gathering right now is this guy had the green arrow and was just turning, and then this car right here just came and smashed him.
She was going on the wrong side and hit. She was going on the wrong side of the road and hit. This car had the green arrow to turn, hit her.
It was not the boys' fault. It was your fault.
Yeah, okay.
Despite having nothing to do with how you would treat a patient, or how you should treat a DUI and collision investigation, the fact that Mackenzie is a deputy is repeated over and over.
She says she's a police officer for Douglas County.
She works for Douglas County.
The female? Mackenzie?
Mackenzie.
Douglas County deputy. Mackenzie.
Okay.
She's a DCSO officer.
Okay.
So just so you know.
You're good. I appreciate it.
Yep. And then...
How'd you guys find that out?
She just...
Girlfriend just done? Okay.
Yep.
Deputy Young was transported to a nearby hospital, and despite the mountain of evidence available to charge her with a DUI, the officers only mentioned the possibility of a DUI once.
2239.
So I'm thinking that they just... After they're coming from the bar, they must have gone up here, gone down the intersection.
DUI. Does she have freaking tubes?
Yeah, for what kit? Yeah. Hopefully. I mean, the alcohol could have been for the passengers. We don't know.
They all knew that she had came from a bar and was driving on the wrong side of the road. It appears that all the officers had it in their heads, as they skimmed the topic without actually mentioning it, as if they had sworn an oath to never utter the letters DUI if dealing with another law enforcement officer.
I thought I smelled alcohol on
Yeah,
Destiny.
and they're coming
I don't know
from-
about Mackenzie. She what? I haven't talked to her or anything yet. Mackenzie was? She's the Douglas County deputy, supposedly?
She's coming from Texas, so.
Come on, guys.
Well, I'm not.
No, I'm not saying that, but if it is, like, come on. We should know better than that of all people.
Even after Officer Williams heard this, there was still no DUI investigation.
Possible. Okay. Did she drink? Possibly. Okay.
And she was the driver?
However they arrived at this point, their allegiance to each other, those strangers, certainly seemed stronger than their oath to protect our rights. Eventually, Officer Vito meets with the parent of the man Deputy Young collided with.
Your son was driving westbound in the westbound lane like a normal human being.
Yeah.
Light. He had a green light. Some other driver was driving westbound in the eastbound lane, so they were on the opposite side of the road, driving in the wrong direction of travel.
Okay.
They cut him off, turning at this intersection. They started heading north, and then obviously your son didn't see him because there was another car right there about to turn. They gave a witness statement, everything like that, which obviously it kind of like solidifies what we already know.
So they were going westbound and the eastbound lane?
Yes, they were in the opposite side of the road.
So they were on that side of the median then?
And then they went to go turn from that side.
To try and correct.
Exactly.
Okay.
Or some whatever reason,
Yeah.
they're not talking to us. But
Sure.
it is what it is.
The truth is that the officers never asked the typical line of questions when conducting a DUI investigation. In fact, Officer Vito never even told the man's parents that Deputy Young worked for Douglas County, even after his father informed him that he also worked for Douglas County.
They're gonna have a court date. Obviously, you guys don't have to be there.
Which county is this going to be?
This is Arapahoe County, and that'll be.
Douglas County. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Instead of a DUI, Deputy Young was charged with reckless driving,
My deputy badge is in my car.
driving on the wrong side of the road,
My badge and everything is in my purse.
no insurance, and expired plates.
I'm
They got it, Breeze. Okay.
35.
Okay.
No insurance in possession, driving on the wrong side of the road, and then careless driving. And then her registration.
She went back to work for Douglas County Sheriff's Office since she had only been charged with traffic infractions. Greenwood Village higher-ups eventually heard about the incident and opened an internal investigation. And after watching the body cam footage and obtaining videos from the bar, as well as reviewing other evidence, they concluded that Deputy Young was likely a drunk driver. The fire department's documents stated that she smelled like alcohol, had slurred speech, and believed Deputy Young to be acutely intoxicated. Her hospital records from the night of the crash showed her blood alcohol content was 0.269, more than 3 times the legal limit. With the new information, Greenwood Village Police Department changed the citation for Young to DUI.
Before we get started, for our conversation, because our conversation is going to be privileged, this is Detective Contact from Greenwood Village, and we'll be serving you with something.
Hi, Ms. Young. My name's Tom Fanta. I'm with the Professional Standards and Special Investigations Division of Greenwood Village. I was tasked with looking into a traffic accident that you were involved in on the 27th of last month. Okay. After looking into it, doing research, things like that, I am issuing you a summons today. Okay. The summons is for DUI, reckless driving, drove on the wrong side of a highway, displayed expired number plates, and at the time, I'm sure you have it, but we could not find insurance. You do have to appear in court on, let me find it here, on January 13th, 2023 at 8:30 a.m. I am aware that this time says that I served you at 11:11 a.m. It's because I printed the ticket out before you got here. It is now 11:54 approximately. I'm going to ask that you look this over. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask me. I do understand you have an attorney, and I did speak with him, so I'm not going to ask you any questions about that evening, but I did tell him that this would be coming, and I will notify him that you've been served.
I've already talked to him.
Excuse me?
I've already talked to him.
Okay, but
I don't have a pen.
Nope, you don't need to sign it. It's fine. I will say I served it to you, and then I will call him and let him know as well, because I did tell him I would tell him.
Okay.
Okay, do you have any questions for me? Okay, thank you so much.
Young pleaded guilty to a lesser charge, driving while ability impaired. She was sentenced to 12 months probation and a whole 24 hours of community service. Prosecutors dismissed all other traffic charges. Fortunately for the citizens of Douglas County, Deputy Young resigned, although she was given another job as a Douglas County dispatcher. Greenwood Village Police Chief Dustin Varney blamed the department's failure on inexperience and told CBS News Colorado that none of his officers were disciplined. Instead, they were coached on how to deal with similar situations.
They're coming from the bar in the intersection. Alcohol could have been for the passengers. We don't know.
Another big thanks to Extra Wallets for sponsoring this video. Let me know what kind of coaching you think these officers received before and after this incident in the comments down below. Thanks for watching. If you have a video, use the submit link in the description or pinned comment. If you enjoyed this one, subscribe and hit the bell for future content, and check out our other channels, Lady LackLuster and The Odd Side. Remember to like, share, and leave a comment about what you think of this interaction. It's the easiest way for you to help expose corruption and misconduct. Merchandise is available using the links below. Join the LackLuster family for just $1 if you'd like to further support the channel. Get a Lack logo next to your name, custom emotes, and early access to videos. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. All links are down below.